Hey, buddy! Need a lift? And this? Yeah, unless you can pull a plane out of your pocket. So where you headed?
Chicago.
Chicago, the Windy City. That should be too far out of the way. We just programmed this into my GPS.
You're using that?
Well, yeah.
Don't use that.
Why not?
Just don't.
Dude, I get everywhere with this thing. I'd be totally lost without it.
It's bad enough you have to imprison yourself in this technological death trap. But now you sacrifice your own sense of direction, your intuition. Your own means of travel is determined by wires and electric highways, circuits to destruction. You make no decisions for yourself. You hand over everything to these mechanical wonders, and for all their digital prestidigitation, you become no smarter for it.
Dude, did I say something wrong, or?
What do you think of the 21st century, Mr.
Bill.
Bill? What do you think of the 21st century, Bill?
Well, it's alright.
Good, sir. How are you today?
Well,
Can't talk now. I just want a free car. All right, where's that free? No! 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 too. But there is no car, is there? It's a nostalgia critic again, isn't it? Oh,
Hello, fellow reviewers of ThatGuyOverTheGlasses.com. How are you today? Okay, so you figured out there's no car. I would be angry too. But if I was to tell you the real reason that I brought you all out here, I'm afraid none of you would show.
What are you talking about?
The truth, my dear friends, is that I have something better than a car.
better be a boat.
I'm talking about something that can get us riches beyond your wildest dreams. Something that can make every single person in this room a millionaire.
Alrighty, where's that frick?
Spoonie, so glad you could make it. Go join your team. My friends, we are sitting on the opportunity of a lifetime, and all the answers are on this VHS.
Oh boy, a movie!
Well, already the credits are terrible.
Don't review it.
New information in the disappearance of 30-year-old game store clerk Chuck Jaffers from Gurnee. Police are revealing a strange portrait of the man that witnesses described as emotionally troubled.
He was emotionally troubled.
According to friends and family, Jaffers was apparently an avid player of the counterculture role-playing game Dungeons and Dragons. However, in the days leading up to his disappearance, he was heard ranting about finding a magical gauntlet called Malachite's Hand. Police suspect that the game may have driven Jaffers to insanity and caused him to run mad into the street, not unlike the timeless tale of mazes and monsters.
Oh, that is bullshit!
The actual location of Jaffers still remains a mystery. Sad. Very, very sad.
Well?
So what?
The gauntlet. The magic gauntlet he was talking about.
What about it?
I've done some research on this gauntlet, and it turns out it really exists. Apparently there was some sort of ancient jewel that you place on the gauntlet that was rumored to make it indestructible.
So, you think that by finding it, we can take control of its magical powers?
Hell no, there's no such thing as magic. But if we find this thing, it could be worth a fortune. People would pay through the nose to get a look at it.
But what does it matter? Even if it is worth a bundle, we have no idea where it is or how to find it.
On the contrary. Oh. I found the map that Jaffers made. He knew where it was. He left clues. All you have to do is just play a stupid game he created. A game that will lead us directly to the gauntlet.
But this is all written in rhymes and riddles. How are we supposed to figure it all out?
What? How the hell did you get that?
Just getting a head start?
That's the catch. As you heard on the news, Jaffers was this gigantic geek, and apparently he rigged this as a role-playing game in order to find it. Everybody has to get dressed up and act like a fantasy character in order to figure out what these riddles mean.
So you mean it's just a game?
Well, really, the only rule is to figure out the riddles on the map. But you're more likely to figure it out if you're engulfed in some sort of fantasy character. So if you're totally in touch with wizards, dragons, and all that crap, the more likely you are to figure this out and find the treasure.
So it's like LARPing.
No, it's just a bunch of dorks dressing up and fighting for a fake reward.
While we're a bunch of dorks dressing up and fighting for a real reward.
Exactly.
So what kind of characters do we dress up as?
Anything, as long as it has something to do with a quest-related fantasy world. Now, the map says here that there are 2 paths to it, so if we split up into 2 teams, that'll increase our chances of finding it.
And you honestly think this is gonna pay off?
My friends, after all this is over, we will not only have a ton of money, but our names will also be placed in the Book of Destiny. Names will be remembered, quests will become legends, and legends will become legendary. We are standing on the threshold of greatness, of glory, and all we need to do is to take that first step. So what say you,
my proud warriors of virtue.
Damn it, it's like working with a bunch of kindergartners! Hey! If you don't go, you're all fired! 8 a.m. tomorrow, bring your costumes!